Hey. What's up, kids? I don't even know if anybody's in here yet. Example banners. What is up, guys? It is it's fucking cold. What's up, Adam? It's warm in the shop, but I just came in from outside. The kids are screwing around. They haven't been they spent all day like on their switches and stuff. So here we go. They haven't been in the snow yet. And there's a good 12 to 14 inches out. What's up, buddy?
I just got done making some snow angels.
Snow angels.
Yeah, and also I jumped on the trampoline and I'm really cold now and tired. That's tiring.
What's up, Chris? So this is the first time he's seen like snow. Like we had like 3 or 4 inches a couple of months ago. And I believe there is Tavi. How was it?
It was okay.
It was okay.
I got frostbite.
You think you got frostbite?
And then my finger got frostbite.
She has frostbite. What's up, Jerry? Hey, Dot. Yeah, no kidding. You know, the sad thing is, like right now, hopefully, like tomorrow, it'll stick a little bit better. The snow right now is super. It's not. It like Ozzy said, it's not snowball snow. It's super fluffy and light. What's up, homie? So Jason, I appreciate it, man. Y'all can hear me, right? Like, I'm assuming I checked the mic earlier. Jason, I appreciate it. Oh God, that dog is wet.
Yeah. He's wet, all right.
West Virginia. I got about 7 inches in West Virginia, babe.
Already?
When we lived in West Virginia, we there was a time where we didn't get a ton of snow, but we had a hot tub out on the porch, and like so you walked out on the deck, and the hot tub is built into there, and so it's kind of cool to like sit in the hot tub and like have it snow around you.
We also learned that the city plowing ended at our driveway.
Oh yeah, that's right. The city plowing ended our driveway. They would plow up like we lived kind of on the side of a mountain hill-ish area, and they would plow right past us and stop. That was nice.
Toad's Laser Creations. I am going to make a drawing of a toad laser.
Todd.
Oh, Toad.
Todd.
Todd.
Two. Two.
What's up, Laser Reviews? So how we doing, guys?
I have frostbite.
You have frostbite?
Yeah.
They got on the trampoline full of snow. It didn't jump very well.
I heard they got on the trampoline.
Oh, wow. That piece of ice melted straight away.
Straight away, huh? All right. Adam, that's cool. I need to remake those chairs because I didn't bring them with me. He said he still uses the 2x4 chairs that I made.
I like those chairs. They were good chairs.
They were good. They're heavy. Like I would like to make I would like to come up with a way to remake those and use. I was trying to make them as simple as possible, but I would really like to use like some 1x material, and I'm gonna make them like a little bit lighter. What are you doing?
I'm wiping my. I got itchy.
You got itchy.
It's cold.
You're cold.
I think they're too busy
Yes.
looking at themselves on camera.
I know. Yeah, so like we get the like we didn't realize this, but we have like a city council person that lives in the neighborhood. Actually, I think two. So we get plowed pretty frequently. But right now, like I stuck my like so the snow like that's right in the driveway, like right off the shop, is like it's been blown off the roof, so it's much higher. But I stuck my tape measure in there, and that's like 14, 15 inches. So it's we got some snow. I
I
would
thought our
say
street
that.
is one.
Well, they did plow our street earlier, but that was before
Oh, so
it
oh,
snowed
nice.
more. So I hope everybody is staying warm. I just want to come in here and talk to you guys. Things are gonna. I guess I want to talk about what's gonna change in the shop. We're gonna go back, and I know everybody's gonna be excited about this, but we're gonna go back to the stuff I used to do. So you're gonna see a lot more of the torches. This newest video that's coming up, I chainsaw the sign that I mean I chainsaw it down and like carve it. But I want to go back to like making like kind of what I really wanted to do, which is make stuff with my hands. The whole point of the channel when it first started was uh, like working with your hands is therapeutic, and that was helping me get through a lot of shit. Um, I got caught up in people wanting to give me money to review things, and I don't want to do that anymore. I'm not saying I won't do that anymore, but I definitely want to review a lot less things. I didn't want like I didn't want to make a tool review channel, or I would have. But I want to make a laser review channel, or I would have. So you're gonna see the. I mean, I still have the lasers in the shop. I mean the the big guys back there. I'll still use them, but you're gonna see this kind of like I guess sink into the background a little bit more and just become tools because I don't like when I use my miter saw. Uh, I don't rattle on about how great my miter saw is, do I? I just use the miter saw. So lasers are tools. So that's what we're gonna kind of go back to. Not saying I won't do any reviews or anything, but I don't like doing them. I don't like uh, I don't like being pressured into telling you something is good when it's not. Or since I am reviewing like a tool, I always try to highlight the good things, right? And kind of like maybe downplay the bad things. Or sometimes I get a tool. In the case of the We Create, where like the machine was pretty solid, but then there was a lot of issues with the software that didn't happen until later. Anyway, I don't want to do that anymore. So we're gonna go back to kind of brass tacks as far as I'm concerned. I'm gonna build the shit I want to build, and we'll figure out the money later. Oh, Deborah, oh, I don't like cold weather, and I really don't like snow. But moving here, you know what? Like having to deal with this for a couple of months versus having to deal with just extreme heat in Houston for like 8, 10 months out of the year. I think I'd rather take this, even though like right now it sucks. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna talk more about how like how to use the equipment and things like that. I still want to I still want to get off. I still want to start doing business lives, um, where we do talk to people. Like I mean it. But I'm going to open it up. Originally, it was going to be anybody that was in the laser business, like talking about how they built their laser business and things like that. Um, and I think those are the first couple that we're going to do. But after that, I think we're going to just get into like you have a business. Take these off. You have you have a business that you're trying to get off the ground, or you've gotten off the ground, and like what you needed to do to get it the way you wanted to get it. Oh, also, I've been sick. Like the kids brought home the sickness, so that's why I sound like that. Huh. I think so. Like, with that being said, what I believe we're going to, and when I say we, like, it's not like I have a fucking group of people. It's just me. I think what we're going to do going forward is kind of streamline. We're going to be much more about like YouTube and Instagram. Those will be the two places you're going to see me. If you guys want to see day-to-day stuff, I would suggest going to Instagram because I post there. Um, we'll do the videos here, and we're going to build it like that. And I don't want to like. I try to expand out into all the other places. I'm not saying I won't like post something to TikTok and things like that, but I want to get back to just like building this. And I got away from that. I think I'm going to close down. I don't know if I have any Patreons on here. I think I'm going to close down Patreon. Patreon has been doing nothing but screwing me around for a very, 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 very long time. So I think I'm going to shut that down, and we'll move to YouTube members. We'll go that route. And I don't know how it's going to go forward. I really don't. The thing is, not doing a bunch of affiliate work. I am going to significantly, and already have, reduced my money that I make. So I need to figure out a way to supplement that and actually make money. But I would like to make money genuinely. I would like to make it. I would like to make it the way I want to, and not quote unquote sell my soul. Yes, sir.
My fingers are frozen.
That's because you have like, oh, don't touch me. The little cotton gloves on, man. Here. Where's my jacket? Give me a second. Put these gloves on.
Okay.
I'm trained now. Same with them. Excuse me. There you go. Don't be leaving that on the bench, man. Here. You guys are still with me, right? Like my comments stopped, so hopefully, like everybody's still here. Anyway, so yeah, that's what we're working on. I don't know exactly how to pull it off, but it was more about the channel's always been about working with your hands and making stuff. I do like lasers, don't get me wrong, that's still gonna be a thing. Okay, cool. Thanks, Todd. I just like it stopped scrolling for a second.
I'm good right now.
Okay. Don't lose those. Those are mine. What's up, Etienne? Yeah. So going back to basics, but yeah, so when you when you start a YouTube channel, it's hard, and then hello,
Sorry.
and then maybe you get a break, which I did, and so once I got that break, all right,
Yes.
uh, I you get all these people that start offering you to give you things and review them and whatnot. And I got caught up in that, and I made a bunch of money doing it. But at the end of the day, I ended up being customer support for a lot of those products, because the products are coming out aren't necessarily bad, but uh, they have bad customer service or something like that. I just don't want to do that. Need the dogs. Oh, I don't know if the dogs are going to come in. Do the dogs want to come in? I mean, are they knocking on the door?
No.
Right. The dogs have been dogs aren't used to cool weather, so they've been they've been hiding to a certain degree. Anyway, so the other thing is, I don't know. Do I have anybody in KC here? Like in here now? The other deal is, I was gonna try to set up some kind of meet and greets and stuff out and about, but I think it just make more sense to like do them at the shop. All right. I don't know what's going on out there. Just like having people come out and have some beers, and they could play with the lasers and stuff like that. But yeah, like a back to basics campaign, I guess. Um, I just haven't been having fun with the channel for a while, and I used to, and I want to go back to that. I also am looking at redesigning my logo. If anybody wants to take a shot at that, I just want to make it like a good. You need something. A good like basic something. So because I'm also going to kind of try to move into like some products. So I want to have a good like solid logo to be able to brand on things and stuff like that. Oh, I feel like I just can't tell if you guys are running or not right now. I just can't tell. Anyway, so do you guys have any questions or suggestions or thoughts on that? I guess I'm gonna step outside the shop where I have a couple of beers and get a freshie. I don't know what he's doing. And so Adam, yeah, Yes and no. I like my logo. I like the way it. I like it. What I excuse me. I want a simplification of that logo. Like I'm thinking, um, the the one that's up at the top of the screen right now. I know I've got a couple floating around out there, but that's kind of the main one. Um, I'm thinking of like something like simplified of that has maybe BDB in it instead of build that build. Just because I think the text when the logo gets small is hard to read. Um, like I said, I like the logo. Don't get me wrong. I just I kind of want to have it simplified, and maybe not so much like, hey, this is my YouTube channel. If I am branding uh, things that I'm making, if that makes sense. What are you doing?
I don't know.
No. Oh well. um, yeah. So here's the deal. Can you back up just a little bit, buddy? Hi. Um, in the beginning, like I got a couple of lasers. You know, people sent me some diode lasers, and I reviewed them. And then it was like everybody wanted to send me a diode laser and wanted me to review it. And you feel compelled to be nice about the laser. I think I've always, whenever I've done a review and it has been not so great, I try to point that out without being super negative. But the thing is, I don't want to do that. Like I just don't like this guy right here. Um, they sent that out to me, and I don't want to deal with it. Like because here's the deal: like the machine came out. It has like it's. Are you raising your hand?
Oh, I'm just waiting.
Okay. Um, it has a bunch of problems. It like and the thing is we discovered that like when it came out to me, it didn't go through QA, so quality assurance. So it's got a bunch of issues. Me dealing with the company, and I told them this. I'm like, I won't rep a product if it doesn't have good customer service anymore because I'm tired of being your customer service. You've got to support your product. They said, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. And then like every time I made an appointment to try to fix it or something like that, they blew me off or they didn't show up or they were late. And I'm sorry, but the way I view that is that's how they're going to treat their customers. And so now I'm trying to get them to get this out of my shop because it's taking up space, it's heavy, it's a pain in the ass. You know what? It's probably a pretty solid machine. Everybody else I know that's tested it has liked it. Uh, my experience with them has not been that way. I don't want to say the name of the company. I don't know, you probably figure out in the colors. But I that's not that's not the relationship that I want to have with you guys. I want you guys to have like a problem that I can fix, if that makes sense. Um, let's see. Aztecer, is that Aztecer or Aztecer? Stunt. They're still supposed to pick it up. They just haven't. Um, yeah, a Tezer I had issues with still. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. Um, but here's the deal. Like my thing is I want the channel to be funded by these things. I want it to be funded by people that want to watch the videos. So maybe membership, whatever. I don't know what that looks like yet. People that want to support me, so merch, right? And then if I'm doing uh, sponsored content, I don't want it to be necessarily related to what I'm working on in the shop. So you guys see a lot of people that do, like a sponsored deal for Squarespace or Raycon or something like that. I want to be very clear that like the project that I'm working on has nothing to do with uh whatever and that's only if like Squarespace decides to like say, hey Nick, dude, like we want to pay you to do an ad or something like that. But I want those to be clear. Like I want clear boundaries there. Hold on, I'm gonna throw this out because I'm reading it. Um, hey Scott, appreciate it, brother. Yeah, it's everything's kind of all good. Like honestly, it's just it's getting everything off the ground right now is more of a it's been more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Okay, off topic. By the way, that red hair is crazy cool. Just got back from Ireland. You should take her. That's my son, by the way. To one of the many redhead days there. One day she would be hit. So that is Ozzy. That's my son. My hair used to be that color when I was a kid. Although when I was a kid, everybody like made fun of it relentlessly, and now it's cool.
I'm okay with people mistaking me for a girl.
It's okay, buddy. Yeah, no worries, man. Like it happens. But he's got great hair. I'll give you that. So Deborah, yeah, and like so like Clack is in his lane, man. I don't know off the top of my head who Roger Shop is, but Clack is doing exactly what Clack needs to do. And I appreciate it. I just didn't that's not what I wanted. And like I never wanted to be like the laser review channel, I guess what I'm gonna he's wanted to grow his hair out. I used to keep him high and tight when he was the squirty, and then my brother has real long hair like down his butt. And he really likes his uncle, and so he wanted to grow his hair out. And so he's been doing it. And my family has a long and arduous history with haircuts. Mom hated me for shaving my head and hated my brother for having long hair. So in this house, we don't care. Let's see. What's up? Are you going to be getting back to a more regular basis on the YouTube machine? Yes. However, I don't think I'm going to put myself in the position where I'm going to say I'm going to put out a video once a week, because what I would rather do is make sure that whatever I'm putting out is what I want to put out and is polished enough for you guys. So you may, I do want to start, or I have been doing more shorts, only to kind of give you guys an idea of what's going on in the background. But yeah, I want to make sure that I've got a solid video coming out before I put it out. So I don't want to. Excuse me. I don't want to put myself in a position where I'm like, by Friday this has to go out. I know some guys do that, and more power to them. To me, I would rather make sure that like I'm putting out exactly what I want to put out to you.
I'm also wondering what you're using to heat up the shop.
Hmm?
I'm also wondering what you're using to heat the shop.
There is a mini split right there that has a heat sink, so it heats and cools the shop. It is currently 65 degrees in here. It's fantastic. And that was one of the things. So the laser, the big laser especially, it does have antifreeze in it, but it can't get below a certain temperature. So when we moved in to this house, I had to have the the garage, the shop, insulated, drywalled. Like I said, I didn't have it drywalled. But I had to have it insulated, new windows put in, and things like that. And then I had the mini split put in because I needed to be, I need to be able to maintain a temperature in here at all times. So let me give you guys a little sneak peek on what I've been working on. You guys, if you guys have been watching my Instagram stuff, you've seen a little bit of it. Squeeze past the gladiator.
Luckily, Oz is here for entertainment.
I'm just entertaining myself.
So this is the latest carving that we did. I like how it's tracking up to my face. This is what I've been working on. This white stuff, which I'm not mad at, but I actually that's supposed to be like a sealant. That when I sprayed on here, it gave me this white business, which I've actually come to terms with. I think it gives it a little bit more depth, but it's not it's not supposed to be there. So I still need to seal this, and then you'll see this video come out. But this was 6 2x4s laminated together, carved chainsaw, and then carved them with my carving tools, and then did the arrowhead on the laser and things like that. But this is the kind of stuff I want to get back to too. Still have some char on the back that I haven't got off. Hey, look. That's where Daddy's ass goes. So that being said, I mean, that's going to be that is going to be the what we're going to do move forward. I also want to do like some kind of furniture flips, just because if you guys don't know, we bought like a 1930s Tudor that we're rehabbing, that's off from the shop. I want to do some I want to keep the Gothic feel inside, so I'm going to be building some stuff for it. But I also thought it'd be kind of cool to like buy some old furniture, rehab it, and then even use like the laser and some other things to update it. You were super distracting.
I'm weird.
Yes.
Why don't you come inside?
But things like so like some kind of cool deals. You want to bed?
Yep. I think so.
Love you, buddy. Love you in a minute. But like in like in the front room, we're gonna make that into a library, and I'm gonna buy like an old Gothic desk. And old Gothic desks are super expensive, but what I found is like some executive desks that are newer are just plain. So the thought is to buy that, fix whatever's going on with it, but then maybe even take like and use the laser to make like some filigree for the edges and things like that. So, like I said, I don't want to like. I'm not gonna leave lasers because I love lasers. I just like, again, it's just gonna be a tool in the shop. So, um, like I don't talk about my sander all the time. You know, still gonna use it. I used it for this. So in the video for this, I actually sketched this out in well, Photoshop, and then I brought it into Lightburn. I used the laser uh, to outline it, so when I carved it, I knew where to carve to, and then and also some of the detail in here, so I knew where to carve. One of the cool things I'm finding out about using the laser to do that is when you're power carving and you're working with the grain of the material. Uh, when you're trying to get a really like a really fine like edge line, it um it's hard to do that without like the material kind of uh the fibers of the material pull it with you. So a lot of times when you're power carving, what you want to do is you score it first, because then you know if you're going to carve up to this line right here, it's not going to go past that. Well, the laser scores that for you. So if you do an outline with the laser and then you're carving up to it with your carving burr or whatever, like once it gets up to there, most of the time, not always, it'll stop at that line, which is very cool. So super helpful on that. And I mean, that's what we're gonna do, man. We're just gonna build shit. I I'm back to my roots, man. I like everybody's like, oh my god, like you moved to KC, blah blah blah. Well, I grew up in St. Louis, so I'm familiar with the Midwest. Um, I feel like I'm back in my element, and so yeah, man, we're just gonna rock on from here. um, if any of you guys have any suggestions for the logo, feel free to email me. The email's rolling across the bottom. But yeah, like I want to, like I said, just tighten things up, make sure that like everybody's getting heard, because like I have a Discord channel that will probably still exist, but I don't I don't Discord, man. Like I don't know enough about it to be on there enough to do the things. If I get somebody that like can manage that or something, maybe that'll be a thing. But right now, I'm focusing on YouTube and Instagram, and I'm going to focus on um, excuse me, not just putting videos out, but we're also going to talk about uh, putting product out. The products will probably be more related to the laser just because it's repeatable. My goal is to do a little bit of the laser stuff and then do commissions, which I've steered away from commissions for a while. Now thank you. Now I think I want to lean more into commissions. We are getting hammered, and honestly, I'm not mad at it. Like I don't have like you know who's mad at it is my wife, because like she's still got to go to work tomorrow. Actually, she's um
We're closed in the morning.
closed in the morning. But I mean, like I'm gonna have to, you know, shovel the driveway at some point tomorrow, so I should go to work. And the kids will probably be off school on Tuesday. I can't imagine, like, they're already off on Mondays, but I can't imagine.
I wouldn't really pass.
Uh,
I wouldn't think past that.
Anyway, so other than that, you know what? As much as like weather issues we've had, like this has been the best weather issue because when we were in Houston, every time there was a weather issue, the fucking power went out. We have power, we have heat, we have water. I'm not complaining. Like I have, when I walk out to the shop, I have, snow up to my calves, but I dig it more, man. So as much as snow sucks and I don't like snow, I'm much happier with it here than I was in Houston for the last 20 something years. Woo! That's some wind. I still. So how you guys doing? Like what's 2025 look like for you guys? Because and it's definitely a rebuilding year for me. But I think the last year has taught me like how to rebuild it. So I'm stoked. You guys still with me? I'm always Senior Puff Puff is amazing. If you don't know what Lord of Chaos is talking about, it is actually it's right here. This is Senior Puff Puff. And this is one of my grill guns. I've got a big one, and I got a shorty. And basically, there's a company called Grill Blazer, and Bob, the owner, just really wanted to make some torches for grilling and whatnot that look like guns. And he did a really good job. He's an engineer. These are amazing. They are not cheap, but they are fun. And yes. Yes. So check this out. A lot of you guys probably never saw this because it was super eclipsed, but I had a buddy of mine make me. I'm gonna throw this on my shoulder. It's actually supposed to go on my belt. A buddy of mine, Ethan Carter, make me a holster for this CV gun, which is a small one, and and the thing is, like, what he did is like, so Ethan overthinks everything. I just wanted to be able to put it in there. But him and Bob, the owner of Grill Blazer, were like, well, but if you put it in there, it's hot. It'll like burn the leather. So Ethan found this material that he put in the barrel place that absorbs heat. So if you do take this and you use it, and then you put it in here. It dissipates. Oh. Todd, where are you looking? And Woody, dude, don't get me started. Hold up. Is that you? Oh, it's not a dog. Huh? Sorry, I thought I heard the dog scream.
No. Watching for kids and dogs.
Huh?
Watching for kids and dogs.
Are they still playing?
They just went inside.
Okay. Can you bring me a beer?
Yes.
Woody, so many things. This house, I love this house, but so many little things were not done correctly. And
It's a little frosty on top.
So everything is a project, man. Just trying to change a sink out or something is ugh. The old long mill, man. I like those machines. They're kind of no bullshit. Like as far as CNCs go, I dig them. Sorry, you lost your retirement gig, but you'll be in charge of your own shit now. What's up, Aaron? Crack me up. What is the nitro area, Todd? But yeah, what I've figured out, like in this house, and it's funny because my brother was, he was just, he's an electrical engineer, and he's like, the thing is, you can just go to Home Depot and buy like a 3-prong outlet, right? Like, there's no instructions, nobody tells you anything different. Well, a 3-prong outlet needs to be grounded. And in this house, what I'm finding is a lot of the 3-prong outlets they put in are not grounded. They just swapped them out. And to ground them, kind of an issue, right? So it's just like little things like that over and over and over that need to get fixed. Anyway, guys, it's been like an hour. Hold on. Oh, I got you, Dad. It's been like an hour. I'm gonna head in. The kids are gonna go to bed and stuff like that. So, if nobody has anything, I'm probably gonna cut it for tonight. Guys, thanks for showing up. Glad to see you. Keep an eye on the channel.